When we always remember pain without learning from it, then we are creating a very shallow personality with little depth or empathy. So the idea of clearing all of our blockages and trauma as quickly as possible is not really a good one, as our pain is one of our greatest teachers. Working physically, mentally, and emotionally means looking for alignment between these three bodies, learning from the pain in each body to shape the other two, integrating and transforming our traumas into authentic self-expression. When we look for the root cause of our problems, it's not normally the actual trauma that happened to us, but what this trauma has to teach us. So the root cause for most of our problems is the lesson we need to learn. And I'm just going to say this again too, that the root cause for most of our problems is the lesson we need to learn, not the event that hurt us. When removing trauma from the physical body, it's important to see if the lesson has been learned. Thus, we have truly healed on the mental and emotional levels, giving us a new understanding towards life. Often the process of emotional detoxing or de-armoring reveals our mental and emotional pains and traumas, some that we did not even know we had, so that we can learn from them. There is no set or right way of working, but if the mind has already solved the problem, healed, forgiven, and integrated the lesson, then it is really okay to clear the trauma in the physical and emotional bodies. We might have solved our problem years ago and learned the lesson, but never found a way to release and transform it in the body, so we never fully healed. For a few people, a trauma can be so big that it's almost paralyzing, and it becomes hard to relax and breathe into whichever place it is located in the body. Often, using more pressure when physically de-armoring is not the right answer, and we need to take a step back and work with the mind to create safety. For most people, the safety created by going back and working with the mind is enough. But if we suffer with severe PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, or similar, then it's best to work with a therapist like myself or someone specializing in trauma, somatic, integrative, or other kinds of work, helping us to alleviate the biggest pains while creating safety in the mind and working with it, so integration and holistic healing can occur. Let's say we do some breathing exercises and in the session you hit huge resistance. Please don't feel that you need to push yourself too hard. Sometimes we need to push ourselves hard to get into our sadness, anger, and even rage. But a lot of the time, it's important that our mind feels ready to deal with these emotions and that we have some kind of social support circle. The Facebook group for people on this course is one place you can share about your journey, and I encourage you to do so, even if you have a local support circle. The pressure cooker analogy is often a good one, knowing we can let a little go at a time, especially if we are scared of losing control, moving into rage, hurting ourselves or someone else. It's important to respect our own boundaries and trust ourselves, knowing that we will know what is right at the time. A large part of this course is learning the tools and perspectives that give our mind the safety we need to actually let go, surrender, and feel our pain so that we can transform it. Sometimes we might keep experiencing the same old traumas or symptoms of our traumas over and over again. Maybe we always eat too much cake, or maybe we gamble, watch pornography, or need to go out on the streets and fight. Instead of feeling like a failure, like I should have forgiven and healed this already, quit that, got on over my ex-lover, no longer be addicted to this, or not lose my temper and be violent over that, we can look to see what this reoccurring trauma is trying to teach us. Often, it's better to be met with our same old demons over and over again, opposed to creating new traumas and tragedies in our life. Each time we want to learn something new, learning multiple lessons from one traumatic event is much wiser than creating a big tragedy in our life each time we need to learn a lesson. So if we don't learn the lesson, or if we need reminding, then the trauma or its side effects might come back. Our subconscious mind needs resistance and polarity to understand itself. We need polarity to understand ourselves. And one of the easiest ways we do this is through our pain and our traumas. So please don't be hard on yourself when old patterns are there. See them as a gift for your growth. And be grateful that we did not need to destroy something new in our lives or someone else's life to get the gifts and the lessons on the other side of our pain.